Hey guys, it's ViewMasters Reactions, and we're back with episode 7 of Shogun. Last we got Ladies of the Willow World, and the Willow World was basically a brothel. There was this older woman who said she had the greatest tea house in all the lands. It is a brothel. We bring Blackthorn there to thank him for saving Toranaga's life, amongst other things. We also had this whole thing going on with Buntaro, basically telling Toranaga that he doesn't think things are going well with his wife, Mariko. And we already know that Mariko was hooking up with Blackthorn. And I already said this many times, but I don't think she would have done it if she knew her husband was still alive. She was under the impression he died, and now she feels dishonored. And we did go to the brothel, but Mariko wasn't part of it. She actually did step out and not be part of it. She was asked many times, hey, you want to come join us? Everybody knows what's going on, including Buntaro, I think. And if Buntaro doesn't know, he has ideas. But everyone else knows. Kiku, I believe her name was the woman that was given to Blackthorn. She was like, you want to come in? You want to trade play? Like, she was almost saying, like, I'll even step out if you guys want to do your thing. I see what's going on here. I like that Mariko didn't, because everything she does is based on tradition, to the point of saying she wants to basically kill herself, and she doesn't because her husband doesn't allow it. So I'm like, this wouldn't make sense if she went and dishonored herself by sleeping with Blackthorn, but she won't kill herself because her husband won't say she can. Like, you can't have it one way and not the other, especially when you're dealing with like severe emotions like that. But either way, we also see flashbacks of her and Lady Ochiba being friends. We talked about Toranaga's stepbrother, Nabat. I think it was Nabatatsu. I might be saying that wrong, but I feel like it looked like that. Maybe he's the one we could align with, because at the very end, we were talking Crimson Sky, and we decided that is the way to go, because Matsu was struck down and killed his entire people because wasn't it Matsu? Oh no, it wasn't Matsu. Was it It was the guy, I don't think it was Matsu. It was the other guy, the guy on the council that refused to vote with them. He was like, you guys are disgracing the rules of the realm, and you're just trying to do what you need to do to take over for the Taiko. Lady Ochiba seems on board with them, but I feel like she is just playing a game to confuse things with Ichiro. But that could be, I don't know, that's kind of up in the air. But I feel like she's playing games and that she really is going to be our friend at the end. But maybe I could be totally wrong about that, because she is wickedly evil, and her and Mariko had a past, which obviously had some issues because of what happened with Mariko's father and her father. But then at the very end, Toranaga finally was like, all right, enough's enough. I didn't want to go Crimson Sky, but now we got to, and he is going to be the Shogun. I feel like I'm missing something else I wanted to talk about, but that's Ladies of the Willow. Let's just jump in. We'll talk more at the end. You guys want to see more of what I do? In the description of every video is a link for Patreon. You'll see every episode of Shogun up until now in full unedited. We're doing X-Men 97, Delicious in Dungeon, starting Fallout and Chucky Season 3 in a week and a half when they start in April. Jackie Chan movies every month. We just finished Percy Jackson, True Detective, Avatar live action. We're also doing My Hero Academia, and The Shield just started. Thousands of other movies and shows full unedited. In the description is the link for Patreon. If not, episode 7 of Shogun. I skipped the recap, but I just told you the recap. Are we already murdering fools? I feel like the last episode was one of the slowest yet. We're already getting more action this episode. The war is over. So we missed the war? I'm assuming that's Toranaga. Lord Toranaga has won. Is this a dream? Or did they just like, yo, you'll see a bigger, better war later? Oh, Toranaga's first battle 46 years ago. I was gonna say they skipped the major battle. Toranaga's a young boy. I'd never heard this name before, but probably because he lost 46 years ago. But he wants Toranaga to be the one that does him in. Weird thing to say, but stab yourself. Do they always go so deep? Do they always go so deep? That guy wanted to make sure he died. He was like, I'm gonna make sure this does me in. Chapter 7, A Stick of Time. then we're screwed. If the stepbrother says no, we are fucked. I have to assume he's gonna say yes. He's got some crazy good armor, and that is one long hat.
具体の大軍勢を呼びつけるほかなかったというわけでござるか。大軍勢を挙げての豪華なもてなしを当て込んでおったのに。息災であるようじゃの。弟よ。いえ、万人を手なずけられたと。
殿の身内に嫁通りが可能たこと。
今宵は大いに飲み明かそうではないか。その方らと共に血を流さんと奮い立っておるぞ。
It worked great, unless there's a double cross here.
痛み入るぞ。
Psyche. So far, so good. I was expecting a little pushback. He seems okay, but you know, there could always be a double cross. Maybe someone else got to him first. Here's the title. What is the stick of time? Sorry, she's got his mongrel brother for a week. Don't say things like that. He's gonna go, what? And he's gonna start shit now. He's gonna go to Buntaro and be like, I heard things. The brother seems like one of those guys that's gonna keep digging ya. See, watch, he's gonna probably make fun of Toranaga. 12 years old. See, this guy's drunk and he's gonna get stupid. See, look at this. I knew he was gonna go there. I knew he was gonna go there. As soon as he left my mother, he shit his pants. Oh, I mean, no disrespect, of course. He did. I knew it. Someone got to him first. He's being too nice. Our own brother. Kill his ass right now. I would immediately decapitate him. Right now, if I was Toranaga, I don't give a shit if he was my brother. I would immediately turn around and cut his head off. We haven't seen him in all this time. He comes here, gets drunk, talks shit. I hope Toranaga was ready for this. He's not dumb. Right now, cut his goddamn head off. We outnumber him in this room. That's all I care about. It all goes back to Chosen, which was him. Yeah, it all goes back to the kid. I understand if Toranaga cuts his head off, they're all gonna die. I wouldn't let this dude out of my sight. I would kill him right now, I would kill them all. The second I saw him smile and like accept everything, he came too quick.
And half his men will commit seppuku out of allegiance to him.
My Rasmus is still moored in that cove.
Toranaga had to have seen it. I mean, it's his frickin' brother. It's a festering head. Surprise! Listen, kid. Shut up. Shut up. We don't need you to speak. This is his fault. They're blaming the murder of Josen on all this. So it's the kid's fault yet again. What is the stick of time? They keep talking. Oh, there it is. That's the stick of time. The stick of time is running out. I get what she's saying, and the stick is gone. She's basically asking for a little peace. He's like, it ain't gonna happen because I won't have enough time to grant it. I dig her. Yeah, I like her, man. She fought for what she wanted. I've seen it before. Guys, when they're drunk and hooking up with courtesans, I don't know if that's gonna come into play. She is slick though. I love her way. Yet again, Toranaga's son talks shit when he shouldn't. All this time he hasn't tried to learn to fight with a sword? Anjin has had these swords this whole time?
Calmly.
Or Hiroko, Sonata? This is like when Sonata was beating the crap out of Tom Cruise. Is Buntaro gonna teach him? Buntaro wants to kill him, but I know he's not gonna.
Well, go on then.
あとはそれで足りるように祈ることしかできません。
He's not a bad kid. He's just dumb. I half feel bad. If you are gonna seppuku half your people, why not go out with a rage of fury?
拙者に万人の首を取らせてくださりませ。
What?
あの万人が殿に突きとこうとおるのは、ただ己の利を求めるがゆえのこと。あいつが妻に向ける目つきが気に入りません。即座に跳ねるのは。
Yeah, you can't have one and not the other. So if you make this accusation, you're killing your wife as well.
夫の思うがままでござりまする。
妻に過ちがあったと思うておりません。
なら万人も責められまい。
Yeah, you can't have it one way and not the other. Did he not think that through? He knows the rules.
私は
Not to mention we're about to all die and we might need him. Like, bad timing, sir.
どちらかを選ぶのじゃ。
死を待ちながら時を過ごす。
Yeah, she just wants to die. You can't really threaten a person that wants to die constantly.
自害することをお許しくださりませ。この業の深い人生から。
How do you threaten somebody that literally wants to die? And this person, since we met her, has wanted to die. I don't know what's gonna happen. We have like less than 10 minutes left.
何故止めなんだ。
殿への侮辱見過ごしたこと。
違う、その話ではないわ。
Not the shit my pants story. Oh, so he didn't take the head.
切り落としたじゃと。
What did he have to hack his head
旅で
off?
ございましたぞ。首が落ちたの
9
は。
times. That was a
解
mess.
釈を頼む方が愚かなのじゃ。
That made more sense too. I was like, damn, 12 years old? He did one swing, but I know they're trained. I hope we double cross the double crosser.
正式なご返答。
Here we go.
わしはその方に降伏し。
I bow before you. Until it actually happens, I don't believe it.
口を挟むでない。わしの腹はもう決まっておる。
They're all
皇帝は
confused. Oh,
誤りであった。
watch Blackthorn cuts his head off and starts a war or something.
皆死ぬ。
Is he just gonna walk out of here?
本日よりどこへも勝手に参られるよ。
I can't believe I'm thinking there's a backup plan, but none of his people. Is that it? That's the end? I was thinking there was a secret agenda or a secret plan.
旅のことが片付けば。
Is Kiku gonna kill him? Because that's what I was saying. We had this talk with the lady.
高めさせていただいてもよろしゅうございます。
Elevate our play. Kill his ass. I think she's gonna kill his ass. Maybe all of his men, top level men, are gonna get killed. There's gotta be a plan. Toranaga was too willing to give up. Like Anjin just gets up and walks away and no one stops him. I feel like he went to his ship. Up, here we go. Yes. Do it now. Don't hesitate. Right now, do it.
ようやく男になろう。
I would have no hesitation. You let him have a chance to escape. I don't think he's gonna get away, but the Tornaga's okay. We got him surrounded. Kill his ass. Get him. And he slips and cracks his head open and dies. He's dead. Someone better kill this fool. But maybe that'll... Oh my god, what an idiot. He died a moron. To the very end, this dude died a moron. He goes to kill the uncle, gives him a chance, and then we're gonna end it on that. We're gonna end it on that. Dying in a brothel by slipping and cracking your head right before you kill the leader. All right, everybody, that is it for episode 7. What was it? Something with a stick? The Stick of Time, A Stick of Time, I think it was called. What an idiot. To the very end, I'm saying how Toranaga's son is not a bad person. He is just an idiot. He doesn't think things through. He is way too aggressive and compulsive with his thoughts. he goes, I'm like, oh, he's gonna redeem himself. He's actually gonna redeem himself. I'm assuming that Toranaga and company didn't know what he was doing. It looked like a few people joined together. Ami probably was part of it. I couldn't really see. It was so dark. It's possible Ami was part of it, but whatever it was, I'm like, oh my God, this actually could slightly redeem himself. He walks into the brothel. We see Kiku go, yo, I'm going to go get some other things that will elevate your pleasure. And he comes in ready to attack, hesitates, gives him a chance to run away, tracks him down outside, and slips on the rocks and cracks his head and dies. What a frigging idiot. He hesitated. He should have just ran in and killed the uncle and been done with it. The slight hesitation he had caused him to die. I just can't believe. I mean, he's dead now, so we don't got to worry about him anymore, but he has done nothing but cause problems and make stupid decisions, and now it caused his death. But the fact that his son now died might make Toranaga realize that I've got nothing else to live for. So, I mean, I don't know, because in this world, it isn't about revenge and stuff, but at some point, maybe it is, because he's surrendering all his people and just going into Osaka and giving up. I can't even believe he decided that was the choice. Anjin couldn't believe it. His men couldn't believe it. Yabushigi and Matsu and his son and Ami and Anjin and everybody else under the sun that is under Toranaga's rule is like, wait. You're literally going to surrender to this piece of shit? Your brother is this cocky asshole telling stories about you shitting your pants. I think it's funny that he even told the fake story of Toranaga cutting the head off with one swing. That to me is a bigger embarrassment than shitting your pants. When you're little, I mean, people shit their pants all the time, but telling everybody that at the age of 12, he single-handedly cut a man's head off with one swing, I feel like that is more honorable than, I don't know. I think maybe they're trying to show that his brother's a moron, and just like the son doesn't understand what he's doing. He also was very drunk, but oh my God, everything in this episode. I mean, honestly, like I said, I didn't really need the kid to die, but he was causing so many problems that I was like, I can't see any good coming out of Toranaga's son unless he grows from all this, but he constantly was making the wrong choices. He's even talking shit in the hot springs with Ami about the uncle, and then the uncle walks out of the shadows and is like, oh, a pig? You're calling me a pig? Something like I don't even know what he said. All I know is the dude doesn't know when to shut up and when to do the right thing. And to the very end, he's an idiot. And now he's dead. But that might be what we needed for Toranaga to rise up if Toranaga already doesn't have a plan. The fact that Anjin just got to walk away, I'm thinking the brother was like, all right, whatever, go over where you want. Obviously, Anjin's not going to take down the whole army by himself, but I'm surprised they just let him walk away. I think Anjin is going to get on his boat and fire from the sea, if that is even possible. And it's going to give Toranaga the edge to fight back and maybe take over. But everything right now is so down and out. I don't know what to think. But the son dying was maybe the highest point of the show, because at least now we don't got to worry about morons. I just can't believe we let him get away, because now that dude is going to be on his guard, and that was our chance. And he had the chance, and I was like, oh, will he redeem himself? And all he did was create more problems that might result in an uprising. You guys let me know what you think. I'm going to go edit this up. You want to see more of what I do? In the description of every video is a link for Patreon. You'll see every episode of Shogun up until now in full unedited. We're doing X-Men 97, Delicious in Dungeon, The Shield. We're going to start Fallout and Chucky Season 3 Part 2 in a week and a half. Peaky Blinders, Doctor Who, Person of Interest, Jackie Chan movies every month. Thousands of movies and shows in the description, full unedited everything. If not, comments down below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace!